All right, tribe, you know how we do. This is a long group. Did you like this group? Not like this group? Honest feedback.
Well, hi,
I
my
was
name is
very.
Maria. Oh,
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. My name is Maria, and I really enjoy the group, as I said, immensely because of the way you break down the information. You break it down to its most basic form, so that way it really resonates and penetrates as far as memorizing. And then the notes that you provide us allows us to also review. The one thing I just want you to know is that you often say, how you didn't mean to go over. And I don't, in my mind, I don't think you should ever apologize for that, because think about it. The the exam is 4 hours. You are also
mm,
helping us to increase our mental capacity, our attention span, in order to endure a 4 hour test. So
mm,
you should not apologize. If a person cannot stay, they'll come off. But the rest of us is with you on this, because you're helping us to be able to, when we go for that test, you got us to already become accustomed to having our attention span be able to achieve that goal once we do take that test on that day. So I want to thank you for letting it be the 4 hours that you do, because it's a lot of information that you're giving us, but in a nice pace for us to really understand it. And thank you so much.
mm. No, absolutely. And to be honest, I didn't even think about it that way. Where, because we're getting to the group, and I say, all right, this is going to be 3 hour group or however long, right? And then we just get into the flow of it and everything. And I look at the phone, I'm like, we went over again. But from that perspective, that aspect, like you're saying, where you're right, like it is a 4 hour group, and this is mentally preparing us to be in this environment, because we're not exactly used to taking a 4 hour exam outside of the ASWB exam. So that definitely is a positive. Thank you for that.
Hi, Ray. This is Sandra. Thank you.
Hey,
Hey, thank you again for taking the time to explain this topic today in a clear and concise manner, and also the tips that you provide within the information to help us to remember. And I appreciate all of your videos, especially the code of ethics, because I'm listening to them every day, all the way through, and it just helps to have a person talking instead of reading it. And so I appreciate your time and appreciate you. Still
no,
hanging in
absolutely.
there. Yeah, still hanging in there. And I appreciate your time and all of the feedback that everyone is giving. Thank you.
No, absolutely. And I thank you for attending today's group. And I'm glad it's helping, because that's the ultimate goal. Like, I want you guys to pass like that. That gives me the fuel. Like, I say that, but it does. Like, when it's like, Ray, I passed, like I see it in the Facebook group or on IG or in the YouTube comments, or I get an email about it. And I'm like, all right, we this person passed, they put in the work. I want another one. I want another person saying that they passed and they got their license and everything. So definitely glad you enjoyed this group and you're getting the value out of it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Ray, I've been following you for a couple of months now, and this is my first actual study group. And you're awesome. Thank you for taking all this time. And you have a lot of people that really depend on you, and you are very helpful to all of us. And I can't thank you enough.
No, absolutely. And thank you for joining our group today. And I mean, this is our group. We're the tribe. And, I just want you guys to pass. I want you to pass because you want to pass. And that's reason enough.
And I feel that.
Okay. Hi, Ray. Okay. Oh, hi,
Hey.
Ray. I want to say thank you very, very much for today's content and all the content on YouTube. Yeah, same with me. I've been practicing using your videos. I've joined other groups before. This one is the best. You're the best teacher. Like I feel like everything is fresh in my mind right now, and I'm ready to take the test on Monday. I'm just hoping that I'm do good. I feel like I'm prepared now more than before, and I want to say thank you very, very much. And I like the video also, the one you did about how we can deal with the anxiety too. It was very, very helpful. Like, yeah, I know, like I watched it last week, like the whole week I felt like, oh, I can do this. Like I'm able to challenge all my negative thoughts. Stuff like that. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it.
No, absolutely. And you got this. Like we all got this. And even with the anxiety group, I'm like, wait a second. I'm a social worker and I do therapy and I can use my CBT training to help our tribe. And it's like, we may know something, but you know, at times because of that natural bias, like how we view ourselves in a situation, we may not respond to ourselves the same way that we'll respond to, like, to say a loved one. What would you say to a loved one, a friend that was in a situation? So it's like, well, I'm Ray. I want to help you guys. So listen, let's use some of that CBT that we know about, or if you're not too familiar, I'm gonna use my training to help you guys go through those worksheets, challenge those negative, unhelpful thoughts, and push all those anxious thoughts aside so we can focus on the exam and pass. So definitely glad you found benefit out of the video.
I guess I can go.
No, you're good.
My bad. Oh, my bad. Oh, no, thank you, Ray, again, for giving back and, you know, showing the tribe some love and breaking down the questions. And it's been very inspirational. So I do thank you. Because, you know, studying for the exam and can be kind of, you know, nerve-wracking sometimes. So, you know, your notes and your study guides for the DSM and everything like that always helps. So thank you again.
No, absolutely. And I know what it's like studying for these exams, right? It's just like not feeling a bit unsure. Then there was times where you're feeling confident. Then you just kind of like, oh, I'm feeling really confident. Then it's like, oh, I'm not as confident. Then you just kind of get back to it. And it's like, we want to pass. We want to continue, you know, through our social work journey and do the things that we want to do when it comes to obtaining that next licensure, whether it's the first version or the next one, the LC, whatever it may be. So I'm here for you guys. And again, I'm glad you guys are getting value out of it. That's why we do the feedback and everything, because there are times where they're like, Ray, how about we do it this way, or be mindful of this? And I'm like, absolutely. This is the real live feedback. So I appreciate it. All right, tribe. Thank you again for attending today's Saturday study group. You got this. Continue to study. Do at least 2 practice questions a day. Helps get the exam anxiety at bay. And you got this. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.